Okay. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a hot minute since we've played this game, unfortunately. My apologies. Been sick for a little bit, but yeah. We're good now. Back at it again. Um, Last we had left off, if I recall correctly, you guys had been exploring the second floor of Bastion, having kind of made your way through the halls, kind of experimenting and trying to find out exactly what was going on. You found some scripts, some languages, and things that were in another language of which you had recognized to be Gnomish. Unfortunately, none of a language which none of you spoke. But popping through some of the cells, you found an area where a large amount of these creatures seems to have been charging or connected in some way to something. Um, Fortunately, most of them did not activate. However, one did, and another one came through and fought them back before all of you decided it was a better idea to kind of at the very least try and get the translation for some of the items that you were seeing, and then potentially afterwards to really explore after that. But yeah, if I recall correctly, you guys had just left the second floor and were walking back towards Bastion, correct? Or well, towards like the
Yeah.
main area of Bastion. Right. But yeah, it's still relatively early in the morning. You can see that outside the sun seems to be shining straight down nearly, so probably sometime around noon, in the far distant. But yeah, uh, as you guys get closer towards the actual areas, um, you see that obviously more and more people begin to kind of actually take up room, especially given that the glow of the actual sun now takes place. There's a little bit more ambient light. It's no longer as dark as it was near the areas where you had originally been traveling to find this second floor. But just what are you looking for specifically? Are you just gonna grab the next gnome that you see, or are you looking for someone specific to talk to, like Ebron, or
You remind me, like, how much
Um,
stuff do we need to translate? Is it just a few sentences, or is it like a lot?
remind me what you guys picked up to translate? I can't remember. Was it like a book?
I thought it was like a manual. I could be wrong.
Oh, you picked it. Where did you pick it up? Was it the robot treasure area?
Ah,
Wait,
Oof.
was it in the battery room? No. It might have been where we found the doors that open with the buttons.
yeah.
The door that opens with the buttons. Oh, was it the screening room? The security screening room?
I mean, I don't know what you have it labeled as, but
Like the first entrance room.
Yeah, where we open and close the door. And a bunch of other buttons we don't know.
Hmm. Let me check my notes. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, we're good. I know what it is. It is like a small booklet. Um, Maybe about like 25, 30 pages long. And most of it is covered in scripts. There are some drawings, um, and from the best that you can tell, it seems to be some sort of like maybe operations manual. And honestly, surprisingly in decent shape. It appears that a lot of the papers are covered in this like soft waxy layer.
Hmm. Oh, also we did plan on doing a short rest when we came back to Bastion main floor.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, can we just bring it to Ebron, have him translate it by the next day, and we'll get our some rest?
Yeah.
didn't we want to bring one with us that knew there was like words on the buttons and shit?
I think that was the intent. There was both a small booklet as well as like just all of the scripting that was written on buttons, indicators, things like that that you guys just didn't know. Yeah. You guys head back to Ebron. As you enter his office, you can see him like just doing a bunch of paperwork. He leans over and nearly falls asleep as one of you enters, and then he looks up. Oh, hello, welcome back. Do you have news to report? He kind of ruffles his hair, sits up straight a little bit, pats himself down. Was not sleeping. Not me. Nope.
Of course not. You're working really hard for us.
So hard. So incredibly hard.
If only you knew how close adventure could be found, Ebron.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not at liberty to participate in your adventures as much as I would like to. I have to take care of all this fucking paperwork. Oh, God. I need to go hire a secretary or something.
New subquest: find Ebron a secretary.
No, I can handle that one on my own.
Just become his secretary.
But did you have anything to report? Did you have news updates?
Ebron, on one of the higher levels, actually, we found some weird markings and writings. In fact, we have a book here. We show him the book. It's in a language that we believe is Gnomish, and we're looking if you had anyone on hand that could come help us translate it.
Gnomish, yes. This is Gnomish. I can't read it myself, but I've seen it before. It doesn't seem to be standard Gnomish. Some of these characters are different. I'll take a look. How fast do you need this?
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. It's about noon today. Yeah, I could do that. I'll find someone, and if they can't do anything, I will let you know.
Sounds good.
Come see me tomorrow morning. Should have something for this. Anything to get me out of this
Thank you.
office. Blech.
Perfect. Thank you, everyone.
Of course. I mean, strange to find. Well, I guess it's not so strange to find Gnomish writing. The gnomes are known to be quite, how is it? Eclectic, strange, incredibly clever, though. He kind of begins to
Wait,
just
do we
slowly browse
do we
through.
know if Bastion was a gnome like stronghold or something?
Give me a history check.
Never thought to ask.
You're not sure? You don't remember it ever being said to be a gnomish stronghold?
Hold on, the music volume reset. That is loud.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
It is a little bit loud because I have a new IP address. However, this one should stay long term, at least for a couple of years.
Okay.
So we're good.
okay, that's good. All right, awesome.
Buy a domain. I'm gonna buy a domain.
Sorry?
I'm gonna buy you a domain to use.
No, it's fine. It's not that it's a domain. Like, it's the... This is literally being hosted off of my computer. I could purchase a domain, but, you know... that's money.
jakesdnd.com. $8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could just give you the DNS. Oh, that's probably the better way to go about it. I'll look into it. Yeah. You're not sure as to what the actual history of Bastion might be. It could be gnomish, it could be something else entirely.
Dwarvish.
You know, dwarves were more akin and kind of like prone to host themselves within mountains and things like this as a stronghold. However, you're fairly certain that they wouldn't have been able to have the ingenuity to create these things like, you know, these automatons. There could be a possibility. It's very unlikely.
A smarter person would probably ask how tall the doorways are, but I don't think Noah would notice that, so I'm not gonna ask that. Although I am curious.
Specifically,
All
the
around Bastion,
doorways,
like
they
yeah.
appear to be just regular
Normal
sized,
size?
just a little bit
Oh,
over 6
okay.
feet.
Okay.
They made big doors, or
Hmm.
Like, no, they're not large enough that like Hoj still has to duck through the majority of them.
Okay.
But the rest of you who are more average height have no issues walking through them just standing tall.
I mean, that circle door was big, right?
That circle door was massive. It was like 15 feet wide. But you also have to remember that it was probably the entranceway to the second floor, so there's a chance that it was larger to accommodate for other things, of which you could give me an intelligence check for. Yeah, it was likely that one, the steam golems were relatively large, so if they were traversing through in and out, it was likely that the steam golems probably, they had to be able to fit through the doorways and stuff. However, surprisingly, they didn't seem to have been able to fit through some of the doorways like the entranceway or the other ones. Maybe bringing in parts, components, supplies.
Oh yeah. True. Elephants.
Unfortunately, not as large. Not large enough to fit any elephants through any of those
Damn
doors.
it.
Yeah. As you now think about it, you realize those golems, they wouldn't have been able to exit through any of the exits that you had encountered because every single door that you had come across was like regular humanoid shaped, at the very least, with the ones that could reach the entrance. Yeah, but Ebron kind of looks up. Was there something else?
This seems to have been everything, Ebron. Thank you for helping us out on this task.
Of course.
Yep. I think we're just gonna take a small break here just so we can lick our wounds a bit.
I literally get paid to help you, so yes, of course I'm going to do my job. But yeah, sure. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Thanks
We
again.
head out. Thank you.
Yeah. He kind of goes back. You see him just trying to like ponder over it, but he does leave his office very quickly after. But yeah, was there anything you guys wanted to do before you settled in for the night? Because it is still around noon, so you do still have some time around the city if you potentially wanted to do some stuff, light activities, things like that. Or if you just wanted to skip to the next day, you could.
I can't do any training, right?
No, unfortunately.
We brought that spider back, right?
Yes, you brought two spiders back.
Oh yeah.
One that was basically, like basically fully intact, I think, but it had died to like the water damage or something, and then another one that was like crumpled and exploded.
You can check on the progress.
I mean, Ebron has already. Actually, you would have asked him, and then he. Wait, sorry. Who did you bring it to? I can't remember. Was it the smith?
Ebron brought this tinkerer person, right? To work on it.
You're right. Yes. Give me 1 second. I gotta find them. Bastion, civilians. Was it Chitala? Yes, it was Chitala. Yeah. God, I can't remember the voice I gave Chitala. I'm sure it's fine. But yeah, you guys go and visit Chitala. You can see that within her actual workshop, the smells of like grease, oil, and a variety of other things is basically omnipresent. The usual like very nice loose robes that she wears is completely gone. She's currently wearing what appears to be like a leather tunic, an apron on top of it, and a variety of like just workshop kind of tools. She's got these big leather gloves on as well. Her hair is tied back, and just currently like using what appears to be some sort of small screwdriver to take apart portions of this large spider as you guys enter. You can see that she is currently dissecting the one that was ruined and not the one that was still, the components are still working. The other, which lay in the corner as currently and has not been touched, at the very least, from the best that you can tell. There's a variety of other things within the actual workshop as well. You can see pieces of armor, some things like, a bunch of things with wheels, some other things that kind of exist. You see what appears to be like a small thing that's generating steam that's turning like a small turbine. You're like, wow, that's cool. But as soon as you enter, you see one of the legs falls. She's like, shit. Looks up. Oh, hi. Hello.
Hey, you made any progress?
Yes. I've actually replicated one of the systems that they use to generate power within themselves. She kind of points towards the contraption that's generating steam and like turning the turbine. I don't know how they store it though. There seems to be some sort of component that maybe this one is missing. Either missing or just destroyed, something. I feel like that's where some of that electricity or like lightning is being generated. That could make sense. But they're generating power from within. Some of them at least. Storing it somewhere and using that storage to regenerate energy for themselves to move again. They are essentially automatons, but it's crazy because they're fully non-magical. There's no magical component within any of them. I mean, some of these things look like they're really hardly reinforced, but nothing magical, nothing special. Well, that could be because we're standing in Bastion, and they could be completely magical. However, all of them functioning perfectly fine. It's kind of insane.
When we did find them, we saw that they would go and attach themselves to this cable or device.
Oh.
And I'm not sure if that's how they're storing their energy or
No.
has something to do with their energy.
The energy storage has to be within the actual body itself. I think that is probably some sort of refueling or re-energization, something like that, to add more energy to themselves. They're running off of this strange, like gel-like liquid that burns really quickly, but is also very powerful. You see how currently over there, she kind of points over to the beaker of water that's currently boiling with the steam and like turning the actual turbine. It's very slow, but it is turning. You see how that one is relatively slow. If I actually use the gel that they had inside instead of the water that I have, it makes this turbine turn incredibly fast. Whatever steam or thing it generates, it's powerful. It's kind of insane. I don't know how it works. I'm trying to figure it out.
Is this gel similar to like the chemical in the water?
Are you asking her?
No, I'm just like asking you, DM.
Uh,
Or would I know?
I mean, she has a small sample on hand. She kind of like beckons you over. Try not to touch it. It is very sticky. And as you kind of take a smell, take a look, give me a nature check. It is indeed very similar. This one seems to be a little bit more thick. The other one was running loose, and the reason was that it was combining with water. This one just seems to be like the actual pure substance by itself.
I think we saw this gel substance before in second floor.
Oh, I mean, if you get more of it, that'd be awesome. Because this is all I have left. Well, all I managed to pull from this one, at least.
Granted, it was mixed in with water, so I assume that it's leaking from some kind of source and getting diluted in the water. But
Well, sounds right.
there's probably some storage of this fuel that we can hopefully find and access.
I mean, if you can thunder something for me, I would love to take it.
Okay. The next time we head up there, then I'll be on the lookout for this gel-like substance.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be great. But as to actual progress, I figured out a little bit how it works. The joints are very hard. They're reinforced. They're very powerful. However, I did find out one thing. They're very susceptible to lightning. Specifically in the form of water getting into their bodies.
Yeah,
Not lightning
found
itself.
out the hard way.
Yeah. So,
They explode.
well, that's a good thing, I guess. There is also the thing where if you use enough force against the actual sides of it, it could potentially deal more damage. Or if you're aiming for specific portions of it, she kind of like gestures towards a bunch of these things, to the point where you know that because of what she's done, you now know the weaknesses of the brass spiders, and you figured out that it is vulnerable to force damage and bludgeoning damage to certain portions of its body, making them easier to fight in the future.
Oh, nice.
I kind of figured, knowing that my attacks did almost nothing.
Mhm.
Okay, that's very good information to know. I appreciate it. It'll make her journeys into the upper floors a lot safer.
Yep. So just be careful, I guess. They're not. Gosh, how do I even say that? They're just protective, at least. From the way that you described it, there's. How do I say this? They seem to be very protective of their actual area itself, but there's a chance that they might not be openly hostile to you if you can prove to them that you're not an intruder.
Well, it's the hard part. It's everything we find in there is like gnomish. So
Ah.
so we're working on getting stuff translated so that we can
Maybe
hopefully
the
know what.
spiders. Maybe they're racist.
Were gnomes racist?
Give me a history check. Honestly, there's been a lot of instances where they were not caring of any other race except for the gnomes. It wasn't that they were racist. It was more that if you weren't gnomish, they could not be bothered to give a fuck.
I see.
They had racial superiority, is what they believed.
So they are racist.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, maybe you're right. Gnomes were pretty prideful of their race and quite hostile to others. So no, maybe those spiders do target anyone not gnomish.
Oh, that's kind of fucked.
You know, hey, hopefully, the times have changed now.
Well, the rest of us have been pretty accepting for a long time. Gnomes, there's exceptions to every general. But yeah, I think that's about all I've found out so far, at least from this thing. I was planning on dissecting the fully intact one, seeing what I could find out. Hopefully, something more.
Yep. And there's a lot more in there, and a lot more stuff for you to study in there. It gives you some motivation.
Yes, that's awesome. There is one thing. Here, I made something for you guys. She kind of takes out what appears to be like a crossbow for the most part. And then you see her lodge one of the spider's legs into the crossbow. This is a spike launcher. Be very, very careful with it, because if you shoot someone, it will very likely kill them. I only have the 4 legs here. So, I guess you got me more spider legs?
That.
It
Thank
launches the legs?
It launches the legs.
Jesus Christ.
You can see that there is like one of the small steam contraptions that seems to have powered the spiders on the back of it. And she kind of indicates to you, I'll need more gel to like recharge it. But yeah.
Can these be reused, or are these legs like one and done?
Oh, the legs are probably gonna break after you shoot them. There's a lot of force that goes behind it.
That's good. Can use it against some formidable foes.
Yeah, just be careful. So essentially it is a heavy crossbow that instead of the regular damage of a heavy crossbow, it does 2d8, and it has the property of ignoring piercing damage resistance.
Ooh.
Against these guys. Heavy crossbow.
How big are the legs?
Each of them are like 7-8 inches, and they're relatively thick, maybe about like an inch and a half thick, and it kind of like tapers down to a sharp point.
Useful.
They are also pretty heavy. They're like a pound each.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you guys have 4. It is essentially a heavy crossbow that does need to be like loaded. It has a total capacity for 8 shots before it needs to be recharged with the gel. Which, unfortunately, she does not have any spare. Yeah, so just something to keep track of. Because it consumes 2 resources. It consumes the spider leg, and it consumes the actual gel.
Who can use it?
I can't. I'm not a dex person.
I cannot.
What is it? A strength roll?
It's a heavy crossbow, so it is based on dexterity.
Oh,
Are any of you
technically I could
dexterity?
use it.
Oh wait,
I mean, I am,
is,
but
Gray
but,
is
Well,
I have
dex and martial weapons.
Hoj,
Crossbows.
Moray.
Oh yeah, I have martial weapons. I could do it.
Yeah, Hoj could do it. I think Gray could also do it. Yeah, Gray has both.
I guess I can if I'm a fighter.
Elena, yeah, you definitely can.
Okay.
Might be the
In fact, it's just
Yeah.
me that can't do it.
yeah.
Well, Leonaire and Noah both have relatively low dexterity, so it would be difficult
Yeah.
for both of you to use it.
Do you need like a certain strength to use it?
Sorry?
Do you need like a certain strength score to use it?
At least a minimum of 12.
I can't use it.
Oh, wait. You don't have 12? Oh,
You don't have 12?
Yes, 10.
I have 13 strength. It's not that good.
Hey, it could be worse. At least it's workable. But yeah, yeah. Sorry, give me 1 second. Okay, I'm good. Sorry. But yeah, new weapon. Fun, funsies.
Hey.
You say you need It needs a minimum of 12 strength.
Yes.
I can't use it.
Rip.
Maybe you can bend the rules, Jake, and let us minimum 10.
I have 9 strength.
Oh, man. This is about being a strength boy and a dex boy at the same time.
Sorry.
Maybe we just hire an NPC that can use it. And we can go fight that thing that's flying around.
You guys could technically hire.
Ooh.
You guys could technically hire someone, yeah.
You know what? We are pretty powerful now. Let's go fight that big purple wyvern dragon.
Yeah, why not?
The Thunderbird?
Yeah, we can beat the Thunderbird.
I believe in you.
Don't see why not.
Are there any gnomes in Bastion?
There are plenty of gnomes in Bastion. And they're it's not that they're like super common, but there's at least, a few hundred of them.
Why don't we just take like a gnome that can read and write with us into like the upper floors?
Safety? Do we know gnomes that can fight?
We can just keep him safe, just have him sit in the back. That would make it a lot easier to navigate.
I don't think the random gnome would want to enter a dangerous place like that.
I mean, not for the right amount of coin.
That's arrow coin. We can convince.
Ebron to pay it. It's a business expense, Ebron, please.
It's tax free, bro,
Oh.
please.
Oh yeah, Ebron, it's tax deductible. Please.
I feel like if we can learn the secrets of the automatons, we can potentially use it to fight that
Ooh.
wyvern or griffin or whatever's flying around.
Good idea.
Potentially, like, snipe it out of the sky with like some sort of like automated ballista or something.
We need to get to the top floor of Bastion to turn on the anti-aircraft ballista that come out of the mountain, so we can defend from the Thunderbird attack.
I mean,
probably have
you
airplanes up there too.
Mm-hmm.
You did find some weird stuff up on the
Mhm.
looking back towards Bastion when you were traveling away from it. You did see that there was like small caves and exits on the side of it, Or
Like
on
towards the top.
Yeah, near the top.
Mm.
It could have been just watchtowers, things like that, to watch for threats. But it seemed like there was something.
Interesting.
Little did you know, you guys are actually climbing Sow's tower.
Mm.
SAO.
See you.
It's 100 floors. At the top is how you exit the game.
Reading a fucking Korean manga.
Yeah, I've been reading way too much solo leveling,
Oh my Tower of God.
Tower of God, Overgeared, all the fun stuff.
Not overgeared.
Dude, I just caught up to Overgeared. I don't even know it anymore. Okay, but yeah. You've acquired your new weapon. What are you guys up to next?
Okay, so rest, and then get the manual and go back in.
And potentially hire
We
someone
need
to go
someone.
with us.
Yeah.
Guys want to make some inquiries?
Go back to Emron. Or
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
try and convince someone to pay us to be interested in the research of these gnomes.
that's a tall order. That's a big ask.
Any charismatic people?
I'm at 12.
I mean, if Moray was here.
Right, we have a fucking bard.
Yes, you too. I mean, I think Gray is also a bard.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty charismatic.
Damn.
Oh yeah. Can
I
you
see.
can you convince someone to join us for the research purposes?
Yeah, let's do
Some
that.
smooth talking, some swindling.
All right.
Yeah.
You just go up to a random gnome on the street.
Any preference?
No.
I mean, first we have to see if they like know how to read and write, like gnomish, you know.
And then second, see if they have a sword around their waist or something.
Okay. Give me a investigation check. Whoever wants to be the ones searching for this.
I'll assist.
I'll help look.
Ooh.
God.
Oh my god.
You're on your own, Gray. You're fine.
We're all just going around. Hey, you know any gnomes that love research?
That's kind of racist, brother. Sorry, I'm just writing down some notes. Gray, Noah, unfortunately, absolutely no luck. They either just don't fit the category, or like whoever you're searching for gets really like, "What the hell are you talking about?" kind of attitude. Elena, you find a few that kind of like fit the bill, and then unfortunately they just don't seem to have any sort of interest. Hoj and Leonaire, both of you find one individual that seems to be interested and has the capabilities and is enough of a fighter that they could probably take care of themselves. Hoj, you find like a little bit of an older gnome who has like 2 swords strapped to his waist. He has like a hood up, and as soon as you talk to him, he kind of looks at you. Adventure, going, a bit of both. Yeah, I'd like that. I'd like that a lot. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I was expecting
This guy's
racism,
sick.
so I'm happy.
Yeah, you kind of ask him if he could read Gnomish, and he just like pulls out a book, just like it's in Gnomish, and he has a bookmark about halfway through. Yeah, I can read Gnomish.
Should we test him?
Do we have like any of like the? We gave the manual to Ebron, so
You did.
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably recreate some of the script that you've seen.
oh yeah, I can just recreate and ask him what these are.
Yeah, I'll do like a history. How good can I rewrite what I remember seeing?
You start scribbling down symbols, and he's like,
Wait, how do we know if they're correct if we don't know how to read?
Leonardo, you just start scribbling down symbols, and like, you look at them, they kind of look right. He looks at you. Are you making fun of me?
Leonardo wasn't like that.
Yeah,
So,
Elena,
please.
you're like, okay, this is incorrect. This goes here. This is supposed to be there. This is in the complete wrong order. The sentence that Leonard had tried to write is just like backwards. It's wrong. A bunch of the stuff is placed in the wrong positions, but you fix it, Elena. And now he looks at you. Yeah, that says open the door.
Yeah, that seems like it makes sense.
Well,
yeah.
it's more like open the chambers, but you know, same thing, really.
Sounds good to me.
All right, sounds good. We're in.
You did find someone else if you wanted to potentially go with them as well. It looks to be like a younger gnome. You see that he has like a gun strapped to his back. And he's like, yeah. I love studying history and like second floor Bastard, all of Bastard. There's just so much going on with it. I've heard tales and rumors and stories about how it's going on. That there are hidden gnomish secrets all over the entire place. Love it. Would love to explore. Been looking for this opportunity. I keep getting denied from the wardens. Or sorry, not the wardens. The riders. I don't know why they keep denying me, but it's so cool. Would love to come along.
Oh yeah, I mean, how much are you willing to pay to join?
Uh, uh, I don't have that much. Most of my funds went to my gun.
Oh,
Free
yeah.
ride, buddy.
I mean, in that case, we can make a deal. You know, how about you can join for free, but you probably won't be able to take much out of this other than research and maybe some relics,
Huh?
but not much.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can even protect myself. He kind of pulls out the gun. Give me a.
Watch where you're pointing at that thing.
Give me a. What would it even be to check his fucking skill? Give me a perception check. Actually, give me a. Yeah, give me a
Is it
perception
insight?
check. Insight. Yeah, give me an insight check. Sure. Insight.
All of us?
Yeah, anybody
Oh,
who's
shit.
participating.
Oh my god.
Sheesh, okay. Yeah, this guy doesn't know how to fucking use that gun. Like, he's holding it wrong. You know how most people know to hold the trigger, right? He has his finger tucked behind the trigger. He has his other hand, which is like it's a blunderbuss rifle, right? But he has his other hand holding the tip of the gun, and like he's holding the tip closer to his chest than his other hand, which is holding like the trigger. This guy does not know how to use his gun. Even you get that with an 8, Elena. You're like, I don't think that's how you hold the gun. He's like, okay, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Are we leaving today? Do we leave tomorrow?
And then whisper to the other guys. I don't know if it's a good idea.
Oh, but like he could help us explain and understand some of the stuff while we're there.
And he can also shoot us in the back of the head.
Could just
Not even on
convince him not
purpose.
to join the fight. Maybe you can just stand back and watch.
Maybe we can convince him to come without his gun.
Maybe he can convince us to give us his gun. We'll just hold on to it.
That just feels mean.
Yeah, I like the fact that he can at least think and tell us some of this gnomish stuff is.
Well, as long as he's not anywhere near me when he's wielding that thing, or hopefully not wielding it at all, we'll be fine with it.
Okay, so who do you? You could decide to hire both if you'd like.
Yeah, why not both? I mean,
Well-
this guy says he'll come for free. So
One of them
I
you
mean,
don't
that's
have to
pretty
pay,
good.
so.
We could just bring him along. Like, okay. Oh yeah, you could come. We don't need you to fight or anything. We actually want you to watch and take notes of how they fight.
Okay, yeah, I've been in so many fights. I know exactly how to fight. You can have me on the front line. I can help.
No. We need someone to write down and write exactly how they move, exactly how the gears turn, exactly how each foot moves.
I'm map out the entire place.
Okay, give me a persuasion check.
Oh shit, that's not me. That's not me.
Uh,
Oh crap. Okay, I mean I said this.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, that's
How's
pretty
it?
good. Yeah, he's like, okay, but if any of you are in any danger, I'm gonna come help. Yeah.
appreciate the thought.
Kind of like puts the gun away, takes out a really big journal, and you can see that like there's a lot in that journal. Like he has a quarter of it filled up, and as he kind of like pushes through some of the pages, give me a general perception check just to see what he's written down, or you know.
No, I'm gonna be respectful and not look.
You're gonna be respectful and not look? Okay. You kind of avert your eyes, but Elena, just like a quick glance. There's a lot of drawings, and they're actually really like accurate depictions of various things, and you can see that the majority of them are anatomical in nature. Specifically for things like cats, dogs, some rats. They're not dissected or anything. It's just like, the actual drawing of them, and then pointing to each portion of their body, labels. You can see various different descriptions for the capabilities. It says bite force of a dog is really hard. The canines really hurt. Way to release a dog's jaw is to pinch them at the side of the mouth, etc. Things like that. And it's actually very well documented. He also has a diagram of the gun, of which you can see is completely dissected. Like, the entire gun has been completely taken apart and separated into various own pieces, labeled. There's even instructions on how to put it together, take it apart, all of that stuff, how it works. Very detailed. Like, he's good.
We can't use a fucking gun.
Before he flips to an open page, and then he starts like scribbling down notes furiously. And very quickly, about maybe like 5-6 minutes later, you could see coming to life on top of the actual page itself, what is essentially like an entire story. You see 3 or 4 paragraphs that have already been written on the page. And at a quick glance, you could see it describe your encounter and make it a lot more epic than it seemed. It's like, upon the streets, I met with these 6 dark and dangerous individuals who came to me with a request. And it's like a fan fiction. It's good, though. Honestly, his writing's not bad.
Yeah. Elena's like impressed with the drawings, and
Come through the book later. How about this?
kind of weirded out a bit. But no, I think you'd be pretty good at your role.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Thanks. And then he like he draws your face, and you see him like secretly writing something on the side of it, but he actually like pulls the book back so you can't see.
Elena just kind of puts her hand to her face.
Thank you.
Well,
He closes it, puts it back. So when are we leaving? I don't like him. He's too giddy, too proud. He's gonna get us killed.
but he is very good at documenting and drawing. He'd be useful for bringing information back.
Useful after we clear out the floors.
Oh, but we need to know how they work.
Fine. I don't like it, though.
He'll be out of your way. He'll be in the back.
Good.
Yeah, we'll just get in the back and watch.
All right. But yeah. Is there anything else that you guys would like to do for the rest of the day?
How many do we have?
Sorry?
How many health potions do we have?
I
I have a superior healing.
have 1.
Do health potions work in Bastion?
Yes, health potions work.
Okay, good.
They're alchemical and mundane in nature.
Oh,
I have 2 potions.
Other potions
That's one.
don't work, but health potions do.
didn't we just buy them? Like, I thought they were out because we just bought them.
They are out. You guys bought everything they had. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys had gone to, what was it, Cora? Yeah, and bought her out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's much else we can do.
Okay. You guys pop back and spend the rest of the day just kind of chilling and waiting for the next day. You have convinced Ebron that it is a business expense to hire the gnome. And he's like, do I need to pay for the other one? And you're like, no. And he's like, okay. He's very confused, but you know, I mean, you know, if you're gonna save him a bit of money, he's not gonna say anything. But
Paying with the exposure.
oh my god.
Exactly.
Okay. We're gonna take a very short break. I'm gonna go use the washroom. I'll be back.
Can we short rest?
Yes. Here, let me prompt you for that.
Go short rest.
Let's see. It's okay, that should be everyone. Short rest.
God, I'm out of hit die.
Oh yeah, we got hit hard.
Yeah, since you're in Bastion, you will not need you've counted as having external food. But I will be back. Bathroom break.
We're back.
Hello, I have returned. Everybody else here?
Go.
Yep.
I'm here.
Back.
Welcome back. Nick? Okay.
Where's the 6 guy?
Yep.
He literally said, "Oh, I'm awake." A fucking almost an hour ago, 40 minutes ago.
Fell back asleep.
This guy.
Honestly.
This guy. Imagine missing D&D. Shame! Okay. Nick, you here?
Yeah, I mean,
Kay is also here. Excellent. Let us resume. You've got 2 new companions. 2 new pals. 2 new buddies. I need to give them stat sheets, because they might fucking die.
No.
Make them like level 20.
No. No. Well, the little nerd gnome is named Abe, and the other one in it is named Terensta Parin.
Abe and turns the part.
based.
This should be relatively quick. I just have to import some stuff. Give me a second. Okay, I do that. Okay, boom. Abe is done.
Okay.
Yo, what's up, Zax?
Oh, look who it is.
Look who it is. Look who decided to show up.
It's too late. We already died. If only you were there,
All
X.
over.
We have to we're re-rolling new character.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember rolling now.
Oh. Snap.
He's fucking dead, man. He's fucking dead, man.
They were all dead. No.
He's fucking dead, man. No, but you guys can give him a quick recap while I'm making these characters.
Making characters. What are you making?
Don't worry about
We
it.
we recruited 2 gnomes to help us with our cause.
Oh, yes, yes.
We also got a big crossbow.
Big crossbow.
That no one can use.
Nobody else. I was gonna say. Nobody's proficient. Maybe this gnome is going to be proficient.
Oh, true.
I
Didn't
think I
think
can
about that, no.
technically use it.
Great crossbow.
What class would he be?
Wait, which one?
No, he would be this class. Okay. He becomes that. He becomes this. Oh god, there's so many things. What would he take? I'll take this. Okay. Abe is done. Terensta is also now done.
That's right. One's name is Abe, the other is Torrensta Parn.
Yep. Sorry, I'm changing their stop blocks. Okay, there we go. Ability score modifiers are in. And I need to give Abe his gun. Okay, Abe now has his gun. I need pictures of them, but it's fine. Oh, they're marked as hostile. Oops. Okay, boom. NPCs. Gnomes. Yeah. um, I apologize. It's almost done. Sure, fuck it. These are two folks you get. Here's Terensta's picture.
Okay.
That's okay. That looks badass.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's Abe.
He's cool.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't trust
Yeah, that
him.
looks badass too.
Oh, there you go. But yeah,
How big is his gun?
about the size of his torso, minus the legs.
No wonder you can't use that thing.
I'm gonna make it so that all you guys can all see their HPs, so that Terensta and for Abe, you guys are able to keep track of them, at least for now. token avatar. Oh, there you go. Okay. Let's delete those and then add them back. But yeah, as you guys are kind of walking back towards the actual area itself, was there anything specific? Oh, sorry, no. In the morning, you were going to talk to Ebron first. But yeah, in the morning, all of you wake up, kind of pop over to Ebron's office, and you can see within that he is currently waiting for all of you to show up, and he has someone with him who you see is like a short gnomish girl, short even for gnomish standards. And as you guys kind of walk in, he introduces you to her. This is Every. Every here has been able to translate some, though not all of it. She says that a lot of this language is an ancient, kind of a very old precursor to the current modern day Gnomish. Yes, there is. It's been used a long time ago. Like, a long time ago. More than 200-300 years at the very least was the last time I'd seen it. Or at the very least, you know, where in normal society had they actually used it. It's just not there present. It's not present anymore. It's very hard to see it come across, which is very strange that all of you managed to find it in Bastion. I never heard that it was some sort of gnomish stronghold, but if it was, then it makes sense as to why the magic don't work here. She kind of picks up the book, shows it off to
Do
you
gnomes
guys.
not like magic?
Sorry?
Do gnomes not like magic?
Well, no. It's not that. It's that the gnomish would be the type of people to create something that they don't know what the actual intended consequences were. And of course, I put it into somewhere where they're going to experience it for the rest of their lives and then have problems that they're going to have to solve themselves without having problems to solve. They're literally creating problems for themselves to create problems for themselves so that they can have a bit of fun. Don't like it. It's dumb. That's why I've married the human woman.
Oh, that is definitely weird.
Well, it does make sense though. They do tend to create things that, you know, be wee bit out of the normal scope of things. But I was looking through the manual. Most of it makes sense, but which kind of indicates a few pages. These ones don't make sense to me, mainly for the fact that it don't translate to modern Gnomish very well. But the majority of the book seems to be an operations manual, telling you how these buttons are supposed to be pressed, telling you how you're supposed to let people in, let people out of some sort of a security screening room.
What does the big red button do?
Oh, the big red button. It sets it into lockdown mode. So the entire facility goes into high alert. From what it says, all stationary and defenders become aggressive to non-gnomes.
Oh,
Hmm.
can you turn it off?
No, it's permanent unless you have an administrator to turn it off. I don't know what that means. I don't know how it turns it off.
Do we know if it pressed at all?
From
We
what you
didn't
could
press it,
tell,
right?
from what you could tell, no, you didn't press it. I don't know. It could be that it's been pressed already. It could be that it's not been pressed. It's not. It's a button that, you know, doesn't really lock down. Did the facility you were in, was it in lockdown mode?
The creatures, some of them are hostile, but others were not.
Well, if it wasn't at the right immediately attacking you, you're probably not in lockdown mode. So I'd still be careful. It could be that this is their default.
Oh, yeah, they weren't friendly to humans, so I can say that.
Well, dearies, I'd say take care of yourselves. But this manual, it gives a bit of a map to the rest of the place as well, at least for the second floor. Or the second floor's entrance facility. If you wanted to take a look.
Oh, okay.
I can't really take a screenshot of this without revealing a bunch of things. Fuck.
It's okay. Screenshot it anyway. We'll be selective in our vision, Jake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna delete all these enemies. Actually, could I create a duplicate of this scene? Go to Bastion. Ah, I can duplicate it. Boom, fantastic. And then on this duplicated scene, I can delete all the enemies. I mean, what? Enemies? No enemies. There's no enemies here.
Friendlies.
Hmm.
All of the friendlies. So many. All of them. Okay. I don't think this reveals anything it doesn't need to. So, boom. There you go.
Oh wow, it's a pretty big area.
Oh, it's labeled. Let's go.
Yes,
Where am I
it
looking?
is. It's in general.
Discord general.
It is pretty big. We missed the other
Who's
half.
that icon?
Yeah, who's hiding?
Hiding in the control room.
That's just a spider. It's fine. I forgot to delete it. It's fine.
Oh,
I'm
there's
moving
nothing
him
there.
now.
That's our friend spider, right?
I'm moving him.
That's the princess we gotta save from the dungeon.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
We were there. I mean, that door's locked, so we couldn't get in anyways.
No, we went in there, didn't we?
Nope.
That was like locked.
Yeah,
Like,
that was
Oh,
a
right,
key
right.
locked.
that was a funny key to get into there.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, does this map show any funny keys?
Nope. It doesn't even tell
The
you where the
robot
room.
charging area.
Yeah.
What is that one? Where the leaking chemicals? What is that room called?
That is broom closet, storage, and chemicals.
Oh. Get the booms with the chemicals. Okay.
Is the water that goes in the rooms like in the rooms or under the rooms?
They're in the rooms.
So like the rooms are like
Yeah, they're like flooded. The map obviously doesn't show you the water because it's not supposed to be there.
Okay.
Should we plan
oh,
out
so is
our
it just like a big empty room?
Mm-hmm.
what should we explore? Everything.
Maybe we could look at the archery and gun range. There could be weapons still there.
I think there were
Cabinet,
like there were,
offices, and equipment distribution.
there were enemies there, right? Did we
You would
They're
have to
in
go
the
through the
robot
robot
charging
charging
area.
station.
Yeah. Like it's pretty much like the side before the water and the side after the water is kind of split.
I guess we need to clear out this side before the water.
We gotta put a raft in there.
I mean,
Figure out-
Mori had already swum through a bunch of the water, so.
But it was cold as heck.
Oh,
And it
yeah.
made
Yeah.
it feel weird.
Fucking freezing.
think all of us would have trouble getting by.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. It was nice.
I don't know if I would have resistance to cold.
Do you?
Just
I do. Yeah.
Then yeah, it'd probably be a lot easier for you. Okay, but yeah. So, what are you guys up to?
Right, it's a new day now, right?
Yeah, let's go back in and clear the rest of the robot charging station.
Meet up with their gnomish friends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we can shut down the robots somehow.
You gotta get like water guns.
Like little squirt guns.
Dead ass.
That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Jake, where are the super soakers located in the Bastion?
They don't exist yet.
That'd be sick. Getting squirt guns.
Why don't we just get buckets?
Yeah, we should like bring up buckets of water just in case.
I'll hold on to buckets.
I mean, I'm not going to stop you if that's what you want to do.
All right. Grab
Good
the
work.
buckets, boys.
I'm doing it.
Going
I'm
in.
grabbing the
Okay,
buckets.
we're all walking with baskets.
Okay, so all of you go buy some buckets.
Yep.
Sure.
Mhm.
Let's say they're like 5 silver each. If you want to buy a bucket, pop up 5 silver.
The biggest buckets we got.
What's the biggest bucket they got?
Can you even take it with you if it's the biggest bucket they got?
I mean, I probably could, yeah.
You, yes, but you know some of the others.
I could too.
Like, how big of a bucket are we talking about?
How big of a bucket, yeah.
It's like a metal tub.
Oh. Well, there was that big guy in the corner. Yeah, he needs a lot of water.
Yeah.
Okay, I will grab a average size bucket for my 11 strength self.
Yeah, I think I'm the strengthiest guy. I'll carry a big bucket.
How are
5
we have to
silver
throw the
roos.
water at them, though, right?
Yes.
That's the other hard
We'll,
part.
we'll form like a firefighting line from the
Yeah.
from the
Oh my God.
lake
I like
to the
I
room.
like that.
I wonder if we could just flood the room. I think that would just do anything.
I mean,
How many silver is one gold, Jake?
10.
10. Okay.
Go away from gold.
Same
I
thing.
lack permission to update settings.
What?
Okay.
It might say that, but you should be fine on your sheet.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Yeah, you
I
guys
am
grab
ready.
some big ass fucking buckets.
Would that be a container?
Sure. I'll say it's a container. Why not? Wait, why are you changing your copper pieces?
I just added the bucket from the equipment shop.
Oh,
Oh,
does
I
it?
there's
must have
equipment
just
shop.
charged it from there.
I think the bucket in the equipment shop costs 5 copper, not 5 silver.
Oh, so you gave me the expensive bucket, huh?
You give me the fucking.
You guys wanted
Nice.
big ass
The-
buckets. You
the
didn't want a.
bedazzled bucket over here,
You
like
didn't want a small bucket.
What a nice bucket.
Yeah, you grab some buckets, and you begin to advance back up. Abe and Terensta, they both meet you nearby. And as you begin advancing forward, you can see Abe is wearing like this really terribly fitting armor that he has. He seems like he's barely able to like actually wear it. But You know, he'll probably live. Maybe.
Another person to heal.
Yeah, he's wearing chainmail, and you can see that it is way too heavy for him, and it's actually like significantly weighing him down. Oh wait, his movement speed's fucking 0 because he doesn't have the strength for it. Never mind, he can't even wear chainmail. Alright, let's unequip him with that and give him something else.
How bad did you roll a stat?
He has an 8 strength.
Oh,
Um,
I have 8. I can't shit talk him, but
It's okay. I gave him some other armor. He is now wearing a breastplate that is too large for him. Wait, does that also have a strength requirement? Let me double check. It doesn't, so he's okay. Boom, there you go. Now he's okay. Yeah, he's walking around with this like really hefty breastplate, and honestly, it looks like it was made for someone significantly larger than him, as in like a human man probably would have worn this breastplate, not a little gnome. Terensta, man looks fucking slick as hell. He's got like this mask on, his hood's pulled up. He's got a bunch of weapons kind of stowed on his side. He's ready. But yeah. Eventually, you guys make it back to the second floor.
what was it about the door to the second floor that like we had to climb over? It was like half open, right, or something?
Yeah, it was half open previously, but not anymore. As in, like now,
Oh.
because you guys had figured out the buttons and stuff.
That opened it.
It fully opens now. Yeah,
Okay.
and because it fully opened, a lot of the water that was in here kind of like drained out.
Okay.
Nice.
It's actually good.
are the steps getting up there wet?
Yeah,
Like a hazard?
like half of them are like slippery, but the water seems to dissipate about halfway through. It seems to just like disappear off the edge of the stairs. Which, mind you, there's no railing, there's no like handguard, there's nothing. And as you guys are getting up, Terensta, perfectly fine, stable. You know, he's doing his job. Abe is shaky legged. He gets about halfway up and he's like, "Oh, I don't know if I like heights. Oh.
Can't really tell you're up high now.
It would be sick. Oh. But yeah, eventually you guys get through the door. Abe gives a sigh of relief. Terensta starts looking around.
Jake, I'm gonna give him guidance.
Abe? You
Yeah.
can't.
When? Oh wait,
You're
damn
in
it.
Bastion.
No. I'm gonna give him verbal guidance.
Sure. What do you say?
Say, come on, you got this. Can't even tell we're high up right now.
He's like, yeah, you're right.
Unless he's part dwarvish. Wait, can gnomes sense inclines and heights and stuff like dwarves can?
No.
Okay.
Dwarves have a built-in altimeter.
Hey, you
That's
never
insane.
know. But yeah, it's just gonna get in. He's this feels a lot more solid. Okay, good. Oh, good. Okay, is there threats here? He pulls out his gun.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about the threats, eh? Just keep an eye out, record everything you see. No need to blow out your gun.
Are
Yeah.
you sure?
Leave the fighting to us.
Yeah. Remember, your important job is to record everything.
Okay. Gotcha. You see Teresa just like glance at him before he moves forward. Kind of, he begins to stealthily just like move. He's yeah, he's just like sneaking around.
Yeah, let me show you around. Yeah. So that's the panel over there that we found. Opens the door
Okay. Panel opens door.
according to the manual.
Oh yeah.
There's a locked door.
He is writing so many things.
It's a locked door up there. It needs a special key or something. I'm not sure.
Okay. Special key. Doesn't seem to work.
Yeah. Well, why don't you take a look? Kind of gnomish thing, so I don't know what's up.
Sorry, what was that? You said something about a door?
Yeah, let me show you.
Okay. Yeah.
Walk in through the room.
He kind of follows you. Oh, wow. There's a bunch of facilities, panels, a bunch of workstations. Okay.
I'm keeping an eye out on the vents. I'm like, they're gonna jump us.
Alright. Okay. He kind of goes up to the store and looks at it. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a little weird. Let's see if I can inspect this. Oh, okay. Do you have a lockpick?
I do.
Oh,
We got a
Well, this one,
unlocked.
we're looking at the super lock door.
Mm-hmm.
Does Moray think he could lockpick this door? Like, what's the chances? Like, based on what he's
next to
done before?
zero.
Next to zero.
Glancing at it, it doesn't have a keyhole, which is why you thought you never really stood a chance. Like, there's no place for you to actually place your pick. There's no place to turn and tumble. There's no place to, like, set the pins and such. So you're like, this door is not going to be possible to pick. He kind of, do you mind if I take one of those?
No, and then Moray's just gonna point out like, this door has nothing to pick.
Oh, yeah. But, I think I see something here that could potentially help. Let me give him a list.
Does Moray take a more concerning eye? Tries to find.
Fuck. Yeah. Give me an investigation check.
Ray investigates. 12.
Yeah, unfortunately not. As you kind of take a look at it, he's like, doors like this, when there's no way for you to enter from the other side, there's almost always a way to manually bypass it. Not always. So I could be wrong. And currently I don't see a way to manually bypass it, but it's usually hidden away underneath the door here or here. He kind of just like randomly starts poking around underneath the bottom of the door. I think here it is. Click. You hear a loud click, and as all of you kind of glance over, you see what appears to be like a small keyhole open up in the center of the actual door. There we go.
Oh, Abe. Nice.
Yes.
Good job.
This guy's a legend.
Oh, wow. See? I knew you could do it.
Just to be careful. There's very often dangerous things on the other side of things like this.
Can Moray peep into the keyhole?
Yeah, you peek into the keyhole. There's nothing to see on the other side. It's literally just the end of a keyhole.
Okay. All right. Moray cracks his fingers, takes out the thieves' kit, and gets to work.
Okay. Give me a thieves' tools check.
Do it.
Ooh,
16.
15 was the DC.
Nice.
You fumble around with it for a little bit as Abe kind of moves out of the way. It takes you a second, and you're like, okay, I think I got it. As you hear a loud clunk as the entire door kind of like it unlocks, and you could feel it being able to move back and forth, just like swinging on its axis. There's not even a handle for you to pull or push on, so you're just like, okay. Well, I mean,
Ready or not.
Alright.
Moray's going to gently open the door.
are you trying
Remember,
to be
Abe?
stealthy about it?
Abe,
Stealth,
record everything.
Stealth,
Yeah,
stealth.
yep. Abe is like recording
Abe,
everything
maybe,
furiously.
take a couple steps back, Abe.
Oh, okay. He, like, you see in one hand he's holding his gun and his journal. In the other hand he has like a pencil. He's just like scribbling things down furiously.
All right.
All right. Give me a stealth check if you're opening that door like slowly.
17.
As you do, the door does open relatively quietly, and as soon as you open the door, you spot something. As you glance over, a shot rings out. Ka-ching! It has advantage on you because you did not see this coming.
Okay.
Yeah. Ka-boom.
Ooh, that hits.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Loyal, brass, and guardian.
Alright, time to throw some water.
Ooh,
Get the
16.
buckets.
You
Please.
just managed to make it as you watch a large, like, metal spike ka-ching, launch out from the interior of the room as a large steam explosion almost seems to go off. It slams into the ground near your foot, and you're like, oh shit! You manage to step out of the way. However, it still catches you on the side of the leg and just causes this large gash on the side of your shin. As that happens, I need everyone to roll me initiative. And it uses that surprise round to fucking run up to here, and it begins smashing through the wall.
Oh, that's a big boy. Wait, why is there 4 dice?
For Abe and Terensta. And something else.
All 4 parts of this guy.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. He's actually like he's like a Monster Hunter boss. Each of his parts have HP. All right. At the very top of the round. Actually, sorry, it would not be at the very top of the round. This is still its surprise round. And because of that surprise round, something else drops out of the ceiling and attacks someone. Yeah. The rest of you watch as a spider lets go of the ceiling, slams onto the ground, and swings at Noah.
Classic.
Actually, no, it wouldn't. It would, from the ceiling, fire a shock net at Gray. Right here.
Oh no.
Ooh, I'm out of it.
I need the 3 of you to give me a dexterity saving throw. Okay. Oh shit, okay! God damn! All 3 of you could completely manage to avoid it. Surprisingly, something like drops from the ceiling immediately after, and all of you watch as, oh, it's a fucking spider as it lands on the ground, and the net explodes outwards from it. Just manages to avoid all 3 of you as you successfully dodge out of the way. Very good.
Still take half damage, right?
Yes, you still take half damage from it. Let's see. I believe it is 12 reduced down to 6. Oh, no. On a success, you evade the net entirely.
But it says that, you take half as much damage on a success.
No, that's for the lightning. Which you actually have to get hit by the net for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, remember there's 2 portions to this attack.
I've been hit by this many times, so I know how it works.
As it lands, it's going to use its multi-attack to make a sharp threat attack at Noah. sorry, I don't know why it has Moray targeted as well. Yes, Noah, I believe in 18 hits.
Mm-hmm.
You take 14 points of piercing damage. That is the end of its turn. It now goes to the top of the initiative, where Gray, it's your turn.
I'm gonna equip my dagger and try to hit the brass party.
Go for it. As you swing towards it, unfortunately, it does not make contact, and instead it just kind of bounces off of the actual shell. You tell that this shell is very hard to actually hit, but you do remember that if you use bludgeoning damage against it, one, it'll be easier to hit, and chances are it'll take more damage as well.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna stay in the same spot and end my turn.
Okay, Helena.
Hmm. Do I have anything I can bludgeon? If I were to use like a torch as like a fucking bat or something, is that possible?
Yeah, you could. You could use it as a club. Essentially it would become.
Then it would be on my strength mod.
Yes.
What if we use the buckets of water?
I got a bucket.
Are you carrying a bucket of water? I don't think you've gotten a
I'm
chance
not.
to get any water yet, right?
I'm not carrying it, but
Oh, yeah.
I do have a water skin.
That's not the
Run
same thing.
Okay. Knowing that last time I fought this thing, I hit it and then it died and it exploded and did a shit ton of damage.
Do not want to move that. Excuse me.
I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'll just smack it with the torch.
Go for it.
What's the damage roll?
It's a D4.
Or, right, I'm just gonna roll my strength mod.
Yeah, just roll strength mod. You're a fighter, right? So you get proficiency in this. Oh. What's your proficiency? It's +2, correct? 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't hit. You swing with the club and it like ching, it hits, but it just bounces off one of the heavier armor plates and you're like, oh shit, that's probably where I'm not supposed to hit.
Let's see. I am going to move away.
Okay.
It's going to take opportunity.
It will take an opportunity to attack at you.
Let me see where I'm gonna move. Guess I'll move.
I think that misses.
Oh yeah, that would miss.
Yeah, as it swings towards you, you manage to just dodge out of the way as it slams its very sharp, spiky leg into the ground.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Moray.
Okay. Am I in this guy's attack range? The big fella?
You're not sure. Its arms look like it has quite the reach.
Has he smashed through the wall yet?
He is smashing through the wall.
I'm going to assume that the wall is still coverage in this moment in time. In this, what is it? How is it? 10 seconds?
It's been a few seconds, 6 seconds.
Okay. I feel like I can take my chances. I'll go duck behind the smashing wall and then make my way towards this area.
Okay.
I will
As you
take a
step
dash.
out of its attack range,
Come on.
it will make an attack of opportunity at you.
Okay,
Cunning
fine.
action, disengage.
Cutting action, disengage.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, wait. I have some feature. Wait, like that swashbuckler thing.
You have to make an attack. For
I do. Let me. Do I have to get closer? Yeah, I have to get closer. Okay. And then does a rogue's bonus action dash? Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's bonus action dash.
Okay. Okay, so I will make an attack before I leave this man.
Uh-huh.
Target. I will take a swing with my rapier.
Okay.
9.
That definitely does not hit.
Okay, no, that's I didn't want it to hit anyway. And then I will take a bonus action dash away.
Yeah, easily. You swing at it, and then in a brief moment, it tries to reconnect and counterattack against you, but it just swings, hits the ground as you just nimbly dodge out of the way.
Okay, and then so that was 10 feet, and then I have 50 feet remaining, so that'll be 40 there,
Jeez.
and then
He's just bolting.
oh, I'm running, and then 10 feet there.
Okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
Hoj.
I am starting the bucket line.
Where are you? How close to the water are you?
I'm about 10 feet away.
Okay. So I'm thinking I can take a cunning dash action
Yes, sir.
towards the water. Right?
Yep.
Can
Well, the
30,
cunning,
that's my move.
the dash action just gives you 30 additional movement speed. Yeah. Or sorry, however
Right.
much you have as a base.
Yeah, which I can use to now get to the water
So,
and fill up my bucket.
your bucket is now filled.
Is that an action? Or...
I will say that is an action, yes.
Okay. Well, my bonus action. Any?
I think you use your bonus action to dash, right?
That was. Oh yeah, that's my. Yeah. We are done.
Okay. It goes to the loyal Brass Guardian. Ooh, whose turn I accidentally skipped. Given that this door is now open, he is going to attempt to smash through this wall. Let's give him an athletics check. Oh, my game is lagging. Nope, it's good. 16. 15 is the DC, so he is through that wall. However, that is his action. That's the end of his turn. Actually, he's going to come over here. Good luck, Leonaire. He might not be here, but, you know, good luck. Sociable Brass Spider. This Brass Spider is going to do his multi-attack. One against Noah, one against Gray. This one's Noah. I think that misses.
Mhm.
This one is against Gray. I think that one hits. Gray, you take 11 points of piercing damage. Oh, you can reduce the damage. Roll me the d10. D10 plus 2.
Oh shit.
3.
Do I roll it?
No,
Or
no,
Noah?
not you. Noah rolls it. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
It's the low roll.
But you still reduce the amount of damage
so
you take
funny.
down to 8 instead of being 11.
Thank you.
All right. That's the end of his turn. Noah,
All right, I'm gonna attack the spider.
can you see the spider?
No, but I know it's there. Can I not hit it?
Oh, wait. Is your vision only... It should be 5 feet. Why is it not 5 feet? Oh, I
Is
give you
there a
vision
magical
range.
spell?
I give you a vision range of 2.5, not 5. It should be 5.
Oh.
Oops. There you go. That should be better. You guys can see a little bit better now, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. I thought I gave you guys 5 feet, not 2.5. There you go. Updated.
Oh, whoa!
Hoj can see!
I can see. What the
He can
hell?
see! Yeah, but
I can fight.
I can fight.
I can fight.
Sorry, Noah, you swung?
Yeah, swung.
Unfortunately,
Yes.
it misses. Yeah, that's the end of your turn. Goes to Leonaire.
Mhm.
Is Kay here? I think he left.
He's gonna
Yeah.
listen in.
It says, Leonaire will throw a net on big guy. Okay. Let's see. Leonaire, let's check his stats out. His inventory. He's going to target the big guy with a net. Ooh, Ooh, okay. Nat 20 on me in
Okay.
there. Jesus Christ. It
Okay.
definitely hits. A larger or smaller creature hit by the net is restrained until it is freed. Net has no effect with creatures that are formless or creatures that are huge or larger. Creature can use its action to make a DC 10 strength check for itself. It requires an action to do that, but it's currently restrained. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think that's the end of your turn then. And then it goes to Tyrenstar.
Oh, Jake, I have to head out now. Sorry.
Okay. Then I will probably stop the session here. And we'll pick up next week.
Sounds good.
I didn't even get to fill my bucket.
My
Wait,
brother,
Oh, I got mine.
you showed up late.
Might be.
Oh, it's
I went to bed late.
Yeah, so did I. Okay, not as late as you, but come on, man.
I was out. Apologies.
He was
Oh,
at the
okay.
slopes in his dreams.
Truly.
Just a midnight